Morning, everybody. Going to give you a little update on my wife's recent heart surgery. She had a valve replacement and aorta replacement. And well, before I get into all that, you want to tell them how you're doing?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still kind of tired and feeling better every day. Stronger, getting stronger.
You know, we got a little bit of a road ahead of us,
Yeah.
getting you back to health and feeling better.
Mhm.
But anyways, I was saying, sorry about that. I'm going to drink coffee. As I was saying, you had a valve replacement, an aorta replacement, and a lot of this, she doesn't remember the first part of it.
No, nothing.
We went in on December the 12th, and it was an all-day surgery. We were there 5:30 in the morning, and it was pushing 9 o'clock when the doctor finally saw us, and it was 10:30 when I could finally get up to ICU. The doctor had told us during that time period that blood wasn't going to her heart for 3 hours, and there was a portion of time when they was doing I guess kind of like a bypass. I guess bypass isn't the right word, but they was hooking her to a machine. They had to cut the arteries going to her body and her brain, so for like 75 minutes, an hour and a half, she had no blood going to her brain. They had her packed on ice and get her head and body and everything to bring her down to hibernation level. Then we were in ICU for a couple of days. It took her a little bit to come out of the anesthesia. I remember about the third or fourth day in, she started talking to me and she said, "Well, I guess I came out of that pretty good." And I said, "What?" She said, "Well, I just had surgery." She thought she had just came out of surgery and it was her first day in the hospital. And
I don't remember that.
I said, "Yeah, no, it's about I think it was the fourth day that day." We were supposed to be in the hospital for 6 days. We ended up being 10 days. Most of that in ICU. They had a heck of a time getting her breathing down to where they could get the tube out the first night, and then they had some issues with the white blood count once we got up onto a floor, which kind of led to the next thing. But they sent us home, and we were home a day and a half. On Christmas Eve, the 24th, we needed to go back for just some blood work to test her white blood count, see if it was all right. And that morning I noticed she has an incision. Do you mind if I tell them?
Yeah.
You mind?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But anyway, about yay far, she's got an incision. They had to split her sternum, and I noticed in that some oozing or leaking, so I thought, well, we better have this looked at while we're at the hospital. And we walked in, and they took a look where they was at, and they took her straight over to the emergency room, and they said that she had an infection in that. And while there, they did the blood work, told her white blood count was way high, got her up to the room. They came in and told her she had not only the infection, she had pneumonia in both lungs. So we were there Christmas Eve. Oh, do you want to tell me this? I'm sitting here yet.
You're doing good.
Oh.
It's
See,
hard for me to
yeah.
talk still.
So, anyway, we were there Christmas Eve and over Christmas, but we had a good Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
We sat at a little table in our room, and we had some turkey and stuff, whatever they would allow you to eat.
Yeah.
So we had Christmas dinner there at the hospital. Was there a couple of days, so
Yeah.
like I said, we were 10 days the first time, and then we went back and was there 4 days. Was
Yeah,
there
they
3?
put me on
Really?
high antibiotics.
Really, the doctor called it. Said he was pulling out the big guns. So they were pretty concerned.
Yeah.
That's to say the least. And because they wanted to get that pneumonia knocked down. But so we finally got to come home, and when we got home, she found out that her kids had done her a few favors around the house.
Yeah.
You want to tell them that, or?
My son's a remote. You go ahead and tell him because I can't.
He owns a small home remodeling company. He came in and did her kitchen flooring,
Yes.
wood flooring, and we have just the plastic surround, in the bathroom, I guess it's plastic. He tore all that out and put all new tile.
Tiles.
It's a really pretty color tile. It's design, new fixtures and everything.
Yeah.
So got that all fixed up for her, and they went through and just got the
Just
house
fix
prepared.
things up for me.
Yeah, they got the house prepared for her. But is there anything you want to say? I know you're hurting in your throat. Is there anything you want to say so we don't?
No. Just going to be a long recovery, and I wish I can do more because I'm not used to just sitting around.
I have to follow her around. I took off work, and I can only be off 2 more weeks. Well, I can be off. They allowed me 12, but can't be off 12 weeks. There's no way I can do that financially and everything. But I've been off since the 12th with her, and I'm going to be off until the 15th, and then we'll try and get our daughter-in-law and my mom and other people to come in and help her out. But back to what I was saying, I have to follow her around and go, nope, you can't do that. Nope, you
Yeah.
can't do that, because she
Yep.
tries.
I
But
try, but
too much chance of breaking that stitching open and
yeah.
breaking the wiring loose on her sternum. But that's anything else?
No.
Thank everybody, and
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for all the prayers and the cards and letters.
well wishes.
And well wishes.
Guys, you don't know. I couldn't answer everybody. I tried to go through and thumbs up or heart when I could. A lot of time at the hospital, I spent I think one or two nights I got to come home. I went home one night, and that's when she was in the hospital and she was feeling better. She called me and told me to get right back up there. She wasn't feeling good and wanted me up there, so I spent most of my time at the hospital and most of the time at her bedside. So I didn't get to answer everybody, and I tried to like and heart when I could and everything. But what I was going to say is, you don't know how much your prayers, your comments really boosted our spirits. So we want to thank you, and just thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It meant a lot.
Well, guys, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and I wish all of you a very blessed and happy and prosperous New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, everybody.